Alright, boys and girls, today's lesson is lesson 1-2, and we're going to work with multiplication as equal groups. Okay, so in 1-1 we talked a little bit about it when we worked in fives. We showed different groups of five. So today we're going to kind of expand on that a little bit. So the first thing I want to do is I want you to get right at one of the pages. Turn to page 7, please. And you'll see at the very top it says you can use multiplication to find the total when you have equal groups. In this picture, what does it show to us? Hopefully you understand it shows 2 nests with 5 eggs in each nest. So what that's saying is it is 2 groups of 5. Because this is one group, this is the other group. So 2 groups of 5. So we have 2 groups of 5 equals 5 plus 5, which equals 10. Okay? So when you're talking about multiplication, these two numbers, 2 and 5, are the factors, and 10 is the product. That's the answer you get. This is just your way of showing repeated addition in between. That just shows you it's 5 plus 5. That's something by the end of 3rd grade you're going to hopefully be away from and working with all your mental multiplication. So the 5 tells us that the group size, the 5 tells us the group size or the number of eggs in each. So this tells us how many nests, and 5 tells us how many eggs are in, or how many items or eggs, whatever, are in each nest. So the product of 10 tells us how many there are altogether. Okay? This may seem kind of simple to you, but it's good. It's good that it's simple to you. It means that you understand it, and it means that we've been doing a really good job with multiplication. Next thing, let's kind of talk about 1, 2, and 3. 1 has 1, 2, 3, 4 groups of 1, 2, 3. 4 groups of 3. Okay? So 4 groups of 3 would equal 12, because here's your products. Your products are 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3. Okay? 4 groups with 3 in each group. So 4 times 3 equals 12. The next one, we have 3 groups, 2, 3, 3 groups of, I put the times next to it because it tells you that in each group it has that many. How many toes? Well, 10 toes in each group. So 3 times 10 equals 30. Or if you wanted to stretch it even further, you could say I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 feet with 5 toes on each, which would also equal 30. The next one asks how many wheels. Well, we have 2 wheels on each bike, so let's see, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bikes with 2 wheels on each bike, and that would give you 10 wheels overall. Alright, so the drawings are kind of easy. It's nice to be able to create drawings, though, so that's what we're going to do on the next page. It says, make a drawing for each problem. Label your drawing with multiplication equation, and then write the answer to the problem. Sandra bought 4 bags of lemons. Okay? So 1, 2, 3, 4 bags of lemon. There were 6 lemons in each bag. How many lemons did she buy in all? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so there were 4 bags with 6 in each. So that tells you it's 4 times 6, which would equal, if you had to add them all up, 6 plus 6 plus 6 plus 6. 6 plus 6 plus 6 plus 6. Okay, you would end up with 24. But we're hopefully going to get away from that to where you know 4 times 6 is 24. You just hopefully just memorized it. Okay, so the next one, it says Bataille baked 2 peach pies. He used 7 peaches per pie. So 1 pie, 2 pies, 7 peaches per pie. How many peaches do you use now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Well, you know it's 2 times 7, which would equal 14. Alright, so I want you to pause it and do the next 2 on your own, and then unpause it and we'll go over them. Alright, so number 6 says, the Fuzzy Friends pet store had 3 rabbit cages. 1, 2, 3. There are 5 rabbits in each cage. How many rabbits does the store have in all? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, So hopefully you know it's 3 cages with 5 rabbits in each, which equals 15. Next one, the Paul Plus Pet Store had 5 rabbit cages. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There are 3 rabbits in each cage. How many rabbits does the store have in all? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And it tells you there's 5 times 3, which equals 15. All right, so let's turn to the next page. Okay, here's a problem with repeated groups. Read the problem and think about how you would solve it. Mrs. Thomas bought 4 bags of oranges. Each bag contained 5 oranges. How many oranges did she buy in all? You could also find the answer to this problem by using an equal shares drawing. Equal shares drawing is what we did in the last one. Which on the last page, I guess I kind of did something different. I put tally marks in each one or dashes in each one. I guess if you wanted to, for example, on 2 pies with 7, if you wanted to just do 1, 2, and write 7 in each, I guess you could do that. Because it looks like they're kind of doing that with this page here. 4 bags with 5 in each. So, equal shares drawing would be something similar to this. You do 4 times, and you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4 times 5. So 4 bags of oranges with 5 in each would be 20. So if you want to do something like that, I like this. This seems like the easiest way, I think, all around. But whatever you would prefer to do, you can choose that. But let's talk a little more about the equal shares drawing now. What this did, this one above here said 4 times 5. So it did 4, then it had 4 groups with 5 in them, and then it equals 20, because 20 equally separated 4 times is 5 in each. So let's do number 8. Mrs. Gonzalez bought 6 boxes of pencils. There were 5 pencils in each box. How many pencils did she buy in all? Well, the best way to do it would be to draw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, here's our 6 boxes of pencils. Each of them have 5 in them. Okay, and then we'd have 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Your answer would be 30. So that would tell you that the answer is 30 what? Pencils. So 6 times 5 equals 30. That's an equal shares drawing. So I would do my 6 times over here, like it is there. I'll do the next one with you here. Mrs. Franken made lunch for his 9 nieces and nephews. He put 5 carrots on each of their plates. How many carrots sticks did he use in all? Well, let's see. He has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 nieces and nephews. 5 on each. Some of you already know on top of your head what 9 times 5 is, but let's see. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. So 9 times 5 equals 45. So 45 carrots. All right, so let's take a look at the next page. I don't know if I'm going to work on it with you. You can do this on yourself by your own. It says complete the function table. And that's a function table underneath each of these pictures. And what it's telling you is the number of tricycles has how many wheels. Well, if 1 tricycle would have 3 wheels. So 2 would have to have 6. 3 would have to have 9. 4 would have to have 12. And 5 would have to have 15. Because you're multiplying each of these by 3. And you don't need to write that in there. You know that as a function, as a function table, that's what it would be. Next one, a rabbit, number 11. The rabbit has how many ears? Well, 1 rabbit is times 2 ears. Okay, so multiply each of these by 2. You have 2, you have 4, you have 6, you have 8, and you have 10. All right, so I'm going to stop the lesson here. I want you to work on 12 and 13 on your own. When we go in small group, we're going to continue talking about equal groups and drawing them out and figuring out the equation for them and solving them. So Work on 12 and 13 on your own. When you're done, work on any workbook pages you might have missed from lesson 1-1, which I doubt there's much, maybe a little bit. So, and then we'll go from there.